Good morning to everybody who is out there. I'm Evie and I am with 5DSP, my company that I'm hoping to one day get started. But if you're like me, people with ADD or ADHD, yes, it is not an excuse. I got up this morning, I was ready to go. I decided, yes, I'm going to start my business today. So first thing I need to do is get dressed, go and do my things that I need to do in the restroom, and while I'm in the bathroom getting my hair and my brushing my teeth and all that, I'm thinking, well, where am I going to start? There's so many places that I could start at. I could start embroidering, I can finish the quilts that I have, started for the grandkids back in October. It is now February and I still haven't finished them. Or I could go and start on working on cards, learn foiling, do some heat pressing, go to my brother's scanning cut, use my GoPros, my Gemini, all these things. You know, you go on YouTube and you see everybody doing all these things. And they're making all these videos and they're making bukus of money. And I'm going, I have ADD and ADHD. How in the world am I going to concentrate, focus on one thing? Well, that was my morning start. That wasn't even past the bathroom yet. So I remembered that I had to let the dogs in because it was going to rain. So I'm going downstairs and I'm thinking, oh gee darn, I've got to figure out how to get the dogs in. Because we have a big dog that's a Pyrenees, Grand Pyrenees mixed with a Newfoundland. And that dog decides, he's only a puppy, he's going to be 6 months old pretty soon. So he decides that if you turn your back, he's going to jump on you. And when a dog that big jumps on you, he actually meets up on my shoulders. And then he slobbers everything. So I'm like, I got to change by the time I finish that. So much for me trying to go to my business, and so much for me trying to get started. And like I said, if you are a person who is so well focused, you're going to have a hard time with my video because my video's all over the place. But, so anyway, I go downstairs, got the dogs in. Remember, I have to take my medicine because, you know, some of us retired folks, not everybody. Some of you guys out there are very lucky you don't have any medicines. But others of us have to take medicine for thyroid. Then you have to wait an hour before you can eat. And as you can see, I've already distracted myself. My focus is off. So I go take that, and I'm going up the stairs. And I'm thinking, I'm going to do this. But then I remember, I have to do my exercise. So, I get up and go to my bike. And now I'm riding the bike for 30 minutes. And once you finish riding the bike for 30 minutes, you're probably as tired as I am. Going, what is she doing? Well, I ride my bike for 30 minutes. And hopefully I have the energy to get started. And I'm going to give you a span of what my room looks like as far as one of the rooms that I have, so you can see and get an idea of what type of equipment I have and all my decisions to make for that day. So while I'm riding this bike, I'm going to go ahead and flip the video so that you can see the room. While I'm on the bike, I'm going to show you some of my equipment. I've got a Huska Viking Topaz 50. I've got a Baby Lock Ovation over there. And I have a Gemini, so I could do some foiling for cards. As you notice already, the machines that I have tell you how much my ADD kicks in. There's my ironing board with the very good iron that I love. I come over here and I have my 6-needle machine, and I love butterflies. So as you see, for 5DSP, I have a butterfly as my emblem. Next to my 6-needle is my dream frame from Brother. And there is, hidden under there, there is a Brother, just a small, simple machine so that hopefully I can quilt. And that's one of the quilts for one of my grandkids up there. It's getting ready to quilt. I have a Evolve that I inherited. Well, actually helped my husband helped his mom, so he bought that. And we have, next to the Evolve, I have a Brother Trilogy that I really like because I can do my Disney things on there. And I've got a TV, so hopefully that works. So that's just one of my rooms that are waiting for me. On the floor, I am trying to work on some cards just to get an idea of how I can foil on the cards, I can emboss on the cards, and I can go ahead and put these cards together. Plus I'm doing, on the side, try and sell chalk couture. So all these things are in my room, all these things of how I'm going to go ahead and get started on my day, where my focus should be. And some of you are thinking by now, well, you need somebody to help you stay focused. That would be great. But there isn't, because my husband works. I work out every so often, and I go and sub. So it's hard for me to stay focused, but I love doing all these things. So those of you, like I said, who are like me, you get it. You understand that it's there. So I'm going to go now and finish off the rest of my time on the bike, and I'll be back. And we'll see. Let's hopefully see that I can get started with something today and get an accomplished task. With 4 minutes left of my workup, I ended up doing something. And here it is. Here's my product. I actually try to get focused because I listened to myself and I was going, wait a second, I really do need to get focused. So I started coming up with some ideas of what I could do in order to show some videos helping you guys out. So I've ended up with like about 5 pages on this little notebook. But I ended up with like 5 pages of things and ideas that I could do for my channel, and links that I can give you guys to help you out with different projects that you might be working on. Now, when I do these links, I'm just going to say this right off the bat. I am not affiliated with any of the companies that I will be putting on my links below, but I'm also not an employee of any of these companies, so I'm not making any money from them. But they are companies that I have really trusted and liked over the last 4 years that I've been trying to get going on my business. And so I will be putting links down below so that you can see it. And more of this is going to come. But I'm going to finish my cycling, my exercise, and then I'm going to pick one thing to do today so that I can finish my video showing you something that I've actually accomplished. See you later. So, I finished on my bicycle, and now that I've worked out, I decided that I wanted to show you something that I read every time I walk into this room. And it tries to get me motivated. It says it's hard to beat someone who never gives up. That is so true, because that is something that I have to work on just about every day. And right about there, above that, I have something else from a company called the Rhinestone World. And shout out to them because I took a university class from them, workshop for their software. And they had this in one of their things that they, in one of their advertisement things. And it's another thing that I keep up there, and it says we all start somewhere. So it kind of really helps me out into trying to keep my focus, even though I don't have a person that keeps me focused. So shout out to the Rhinestone World. Thank you for having that out there, because I read that, and for this little guy here. I'm Puerto Rican, so that looks like a coqui, which is a little frog from Puerto Rico. It's almost like one, so I just keep it up there. And that's just part of what I'm doing. So next on, we'll start my project. I've got to eat breakfast first, though, and then I'll be back. So here's what I ended up, hi everybody. Here's what I ended up doing today, which I'm very proud of myself, because if it wasn't for you guys and me trying to video this, I would never have accomplished this today, because I'm so distractible. And I'm so proud because thank you guys for being out there. This is what I made. One of the things I made this on this vase. I put, using my chalk couture product, I went ahead and made me this. It says, bring on spring. And on the back, I went ahead and put a bird. I don't know, I don't know if you could see my little birdie, but I put a bird up there. There it is. And that birdie is also made from products from chalk couture. And I'll get down there below. You'll see a link for my site to go ahead, and if you want to find out more about chalk couture, I have a video coming out. And I also have where you can go ahead and buy products from there. But this is what I really like. I made this frame here, and on this frame it tells you, well, it's on backwards on there, and maybe I'll figure out, hold on. Let's see if I can figure out how to make it say it the right way. And no, but it says, don't bother me, I'm procrastinating. And basically, with everything that I do and trying to get my businesses going, and this is also from Chalk Couture, so it's something that I'm trying to. So we'll see what ends up happening. Like I said, people with ADHD and ADHD, we are very adventurous. We try everything that's out there because we get distracted easily. So we start one project, then we go on to the next thing, then we go on to the next thing, which drives all the other people crazy. So continue, and if you like my channel, go ahead and push the like sign. And if you want to subscribe, I'm going to be having more videos about how my companies are going, and videos on Chalk Couture, and hope you enjoyed it, and goodbye. Have a great day, and thank you guys for being there for me too, because it makes me work and try to get focused on what I need to get done, and my family will be happy because now I can choose something, even though it's all out there. That's what they think. Let them think that. Bye.